Happy Monday, Antelope Valley. I hope everyone that's tuning in to check out this week's market snapshot is well and that you had a fantastic weekend. I'm Mark Troth, broker co-owner of Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices, Troth Realtors, right here in Lancaster. And it's my privilege week after week to bring you this update of what's going on in the Antelope Valley real estate market. I'd like to point out that all my statistics are courtesy of the Greater Antelope Valley Association of Realtors MLS system. So with that, let's go ahead and jump right into this week's statistics. This week, you can see that we start with 531 active properties on the market, down less than 1% from last week, but up just under 8% from 4 weeks ago. Number of properties in escrow increased just a little bit, 756. A week ago, we started with 752. So once again, just a little bit of a tick up, less than 1% tick up. But from 4 weeks ago, a nice increase from 719 and up 5.1%. So as we head into the last full week of March and into the true spring selling season, going to be interesting to see what continues to happen as we move forward. So let's jump into our next slide here. You'll see in this slide that we actually take a look back as to where we were a year ago, last week of March of 2021. So over the last 7 days from March 21st through March 27th, we had 119 new residential listings come on the market, down 5 from the previous week. But you can see from a year ago, we had 107 the last week of March. New listings that went into escrow from that time period, 3/21/22 through 3/27/22, 125, down 8.1% from a week ago when we were at 136. But you can see, once again, from a year ago, the last week of March in 2021, 128. So our market continues to pretty much parallel and in some instances just slightly outperform 2021. So as I mentioned, it's going to be real interesting as we continue into the April, May, and June market. Median number of days those pending properties were on the market, up 2 from last week, up 4 from a year ago. But really the difference between 12 cumulative days on the market and 10 or 8, really negligible. If a property is priced attractively and in decent condition, it is getting relatively quick activity and into escrow also very, very quickly. Last week, we had a total of 85 closed escrows, up 4 from the week prior. And from a year ago, also the last week in March, we had 93. So once again, our market in 2022 seems to really kind of be paralleling the 2021 market. And the only thing that's not paralleling the 2021 market is last week we had a median sales price of $520. That is up a whopping 35% from a year ago. You can also see that median sales price was about $10,000 higher than the median list price. So it's going to be interesting as we continue to move forward into 2022, exactly what our market's going to do. Is obviously, it's no secret, we're seeing interest rates above 4% now. Last week saw from some 4.25%, 4.5%. So it's just going to be interesting with a number of things going on in the world and in the United States, from the Ukraine issue to basically inflation, looking across the street at the gas stations and gas prices above $6 a gallon. Going to be interesting to see what effect those have on our real estate market moving forward. We're still, and we can stop the share of that one. There we go. We're still in a market with tight inventory. We typically would run pre-pandemic somewhere 12 to 1,500 homes on the market. You can see where we're barely above 500. And so how long that trend will continue, will be interesting to see as well. So that is it for this week's market snapshot update. Hope you enjoy it. Any other information that myself or any of our trusted associates can provide you, please feel free to reach out to us here at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Troth Realtors, proudly serving the Antelope Valley for 65 years since 1957. All right, everybody, take care. Make it a fantastic week, and hope to see you next week. Take care. Bye.